I'm coming. I had to get my tea, niggas. I had to get my tea. If you only knew how much I have accomplished in the past 24 hours, you would be proud of me instead of sitting your asses there impatiently waiting. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. God damn it, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How we sounding? How we sounding? Welcome to the first church of holy shit. He is I, and I am him. Your Uncle Jeff. I'm here. I'm her, y'all. I'm her. I'm still prepping. Went through my studio, got it proper. Decided to go with a switch up on mics. I'm using the Sennheiser Boom. Y'all let me know. I thank you, Spark One. See, that's and no diss to everybody else, but to cats that fuck with this kind of shit, when they tell you you right, you right. I'm right, Spark One. I'm right. All right, good. Is yeah, Bruce House. You should have. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me put this here. Put this here. And I need a candle. I'll be right back. I'm right here. No, where did I put the candle? Oh yeah, change where I put the candles. Far more efficient. Bam. Get right to my shit. Booyah. Bam. All right. You see belt buckle when you get grown, you sit loose. Sit loose. I'm sitting loose. Sounding good. Good. Okay, let me see who is in here. So y'all understand the level of the pimping. See, I'm just so full of myself for this purchase. Was the dopest purchase from the PCC swap meet. It was a little antique tea warmer thing. Man, if you a tea head, do you take this some bitch right here and sit it on top of that? And I got my blue agave, my cup. And my smoke. Got my smoke. Jay West, what's up, man? Tomorrow. Looking to see you, brother. We got to get it done. Okay. Who in here? Wilt. Cutlass. Looked like Wilt was first. Anthony. True. Sugar Mac. Dice. Frank White. Ja, what's up? The title. What? Which one? For the sermon today? Yeah, Eddie. There's my people right there. Eddie C. What's up, man? Yeah, Eddie C. Bruh, I'm glad to have you in here on today's subject. Please stick around. Cause you are a prime target, prime person to speak to about some of this. He say we don't see you, Jeff. Well, that was old though, huh? You can see me now, right? Y'all can see me. Can y'all see me? My camera says on. Can you see me? Am I glitchy? Okay. Now, if this is your first time here, if it's your first time, could you put a P2B1 in the chat? So that I can personalize the conversation about the first time experience in the first church. It's like your words 3 seconds off your mouth moving. Okay, yeah, but it ain't too bad. It's delayed, but it ain't too bad. Yeah. My apologies, y'all. It really, I don't think there's anything on my end I can do about that. I think it has to do with uh Pasadena and their let me go to general camera audio camera camera resolution. Okay, I'm gonna break the resolution down a little bit. Let me know. Does that put it any closer? How about that? How about that? Is it any closer right now as I'm speaking right now? What's up, Eric Harvey? Is it any closer to the mouth? Did that help? Let me know, because I think it could have been because of how much information is being disseminated. No better. Okay, thank you. It was like that last week. Absolutely. No, your phone is not tripping. It's something to do with StreamYard, and or Pasadena's uh says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router or moving closer to it. My router is plugged in. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's my router's plugged in. Okay. You say the picture is better? The picture's better? Okay. Well, then we'll stay here. Um. Okay. Hey, Cutnanas. Maybe we're all just high. Let's see. No, I'm gonna use a little bit more. I like to taste it. God damn it. There you go. All right. And for now, not forever. Uh, Today's strain is straight mullen, still smoking the mullen. Uh, it's still pictures and best still bullet. Yeah, you know what it is, Eddie? It's this bullshit Pasadena Wi-Fi or bandwidth rather. They're not, for some reason, allowing us to get shit for bigger bandwidth. So as people get on, I think uh, it slows shit down. However, uh, if that's not fucking you up, then we might as well uh, shove off into the water. Okay, now uh, as you know, I like to say that somebody fucked up and told me that God was everywhere. So I pray from here, save me 10%. Never miss a game. Uh, or I like to say, I saved 10% on my soul insurance by switching to Don't Go. So we talk about God, the creator, the higher force, the most high, without a name. Because to believe that the creator has a name, you have to believe a man. You don't have to believe a man to believe the creator exists. That said, as I am led by energy, by spirit, by Father, Mother, God, the earth, whatever you want to call it, I speak to y'all. And in that, and for that, I have been blessed with the following, which leads us right into today's church announcements. Big one. As of next week, next Sunday, will mark my first simultaneous broadcast of the First Church of Holy Shit on Power 357 radio.com. How about that? I am going to be doing the First Church and Giraffe Balls on Power 357 radio, reaching a lot more faces in a lot more places. And shout out to Bless and the crew. It's pretty. It's a big deal, bro. They got over 600,000 subscribers. So hopefully we'll be going big. And as we grow, I got to constantly thank, send love to, and shout out the OG members. The head of the usher board, Cut Annis. All my deacons, Tony Mack, True, Bruce House, Frank White, all y'all, Eddie, all y'all. I'm really trying to grow this as huge as I can. I'm going to touch as many people as I can. Because I believe we share a divine, real, funky ass truth in here, wise man. I believe we do. And I'm proud to lead that up. But it's us. There is a leader. He is I. But it is us. Oh, this fucking tea is delicious. Sipping on some Earl Grey. Shout out to my sister-in-law for hooking me up with the Earl Grayer, is what it's called. It's some good fucking tea. Yes. So that is the big deal, people. And kicking shit off. Is my my first guest uh, which is by no stretch of the imagination uh, a big deal. Yeah, she's a bit of a big deal. And a super dope ass human being. I really should have a a different. Yeah, that's what I got to start doing. I could have made a. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start cheating and making iMovies of these, and then you can do what you want to do. You make an iMovie of your. There you go, Jeff Brown. Make an iMovie of your stills, and then you can move it around where the stills are. That's some show prep shit. Uh, but ladies and gentlemen, um, my first guest is going to be none other than Miss Kim Berry. Now, y'all might not know her, but you're gonna. For over 2 decades, she was Prince's lead hairstylist, niggas. And y'all know how I feel about Prince. Y'all know. If you know anything about me and music and me and my experiences and me and anything, you know how much I am lost in love with that nigga Prince. What a dude. And you're going to find out about him firsthand from Sister Kim Berry. I met her through a friend of a friend. Shout out to Shanice Wells for introducing us. She's based here in LA and has a magnificent story to tell. Magnificent story. Outside of Prince, her own personal story is amazing. You don't want to miss next week. All right. So I'm gonna enjoy that one. Yeah. It's a beautiful day here in Cali, nigga. Yeah, we do get the good wow. Heard Prince said he didn't keep track of time. Yeah, he didn't count days like other people. Uh uh yeah. Um what I think you're discussing is uh I I think yeah, I'm pretty sure I am pretty sure that what you're talking about is this particular thing here, which um, my boy Spliffs always be on me about. So I gotta I believe what you are discussing is something he said on a video or something he said on a TV show about birthdays this year. Fuck. Did I fuck that up? I certainly did. I certainly did. I clicked the wrong button because I couldn't see it. It was behind this thing. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll find it for you again. There it is. All right. I'm doing it wrong. Shit. All right. Now back that up. Now do that. Now go here. Close that. Close that. Close. How did you open? Okay. There we go. Okay. Now. Here we go. Check this out.
For example, you had how many birthdays? What do you think? Well, I know that you had one birthday. You were born on a certain day. You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago, just like that lady said.
That right there. That kind of wisdom. I believe that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Same here. The whole crew. Andre Simone, Lisa. Bruh, is anybody up on Once Upon a Time in Minneapolis? We're gonna talk about all of that next week. Once Upon a Time in Minneapolis. Look that up on YouTube. Thrilling. They just produced one on the Jacksons too. These people are bending the sweet shit out of the Fair Use Act and making incredible documentaries so far about just Prince and Michael Jackson. And it's amazing. Once Upon a Time in Minneapolis. Look it up. Okay. Now, let's shove on out into the water. How's the music, y'all? Y'all like that rolling in the background? We leave that. And then we gonna get on into it. All 30 of you. Man, this tea is so good. Had myself an oyster mushroom and black beans and brown wild rice burrito. I think the family sold it back. That's why you're seeing it everywhere. That's why you're seeing his stuff everywhere. That's why you're seeing images of him everywhere. Which I, as a true fan, I can't say that altogether makes me upset. Because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, no, that's wrong. Not thinking about symmetry. But I do believe his catalog was sold back. I'm not sure. And there are ways to control a catalog without selling it back. I hope they didn't. I think they might have. I'm not at liberty, or I can't say I'm not at liberty. I am ignorant to that. I don't know. Now, let's get into my shit. We about to bust off into some spiritual journey type shit. So, what I like to do is before we get there, pray. And then after we pray, we smoke. Now, what did I do with my pipe cleaner / screwdriver? Y'all saw it fall. There is a black hole in time under this desk. That shit falls in. I see your ass. So I'm gonna clean my pipe out, and then I'm gonna stop wasting time out here in the lobby, the metaphysical lobby chit chat, and we gonna get into the shit that hurts feelings. And as y'all know, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I'm gonna open up the doors, and y'all can come in here and go, I agree with you, God damn it, nigga, you full of shit. Whatever it is that is on your mind, I suggest you do like I'm doing and get your smoke signals ready. Get your doobage right. All right. But first, exactly, Ram. But first, before we smoke, let us pray. Creator, Most High, Almighty, God whose name I know not, because I must believe a man, but I don't have to believe a man to know that you are real. Ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Earth, planets, universe, I thank you. I thank you for this time with my nephews and nieces, fellow Jedis. We thank you for the opportunity to come here, charge and recharge one another. To charge and recharge one another. I thank you for that. I thank you for the words you're about to give me. I thank you for my mistakes, my failures, my indiscretions, my plain old fuck ups. I'm thankful for those. And I ask that you open me up so that I can share and get me and ego out of the way. And that you do the same with the people who are listening. So that we can get this thing, this idea, this concept, this forward movement, this pain, this angst, this hardship involved with growing. Let us all be comfortable in that. Help us to be. If you don't mind, send me a troll. Send me a troll. There's no troll without a lesson. I'm 7-0. Send them through so that I can help teach these people. And with that said, I ask that you watch over all our families. Comfort us in the loss of those who transition to the other side. And help us to be better and more forgiving of those on this. I ask all those blessings in the name of a creator whose name I know not. And in that of my ancestors. And of Father, Mother God, and of the earth, and of the universe, and the stars, and the planets, and that stardust shit we are all made up of. And it is so. And now, we smoke. Cool. All right. And in the words of Deacon Frank White, the 32nd, nigga, amen. Nigga, amen. Nigga, amen. Oh, bruh. Today's strain is straight mullen. I'm rocking the mullen today. Now, today's sermon, before you say I do, don't. Now, marriage. Wow. The sham. The debacle. The mess. The confusion. The bullshit situation, concept, construct, and situation that it has become in the past few decades. Wowzers. It is some bullshit of the first order now. For one thing, it has been slowly diluted over time into aforementioned mess. With social media, the courts, the 3M triangle offense run on women's happiness, your mama, the media, and your manless friends. All that conspires against matrimony. Is it dead? Well, the Bible says that there shall come a time when a man will cleave unto his woman and leave his mother and blah, 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 blah. I say that and I say it as a father of a beautiful 19-year-old daughter on her way over to my house. Love you, Boogie. I say it as a father of 4 sons. I say it as I'm on my 3rd marriage. I say it as a black man caught up in America. I say it as an elder moving into the age of Aquarius, with the last of what I like to refer to as, I hate that pipe. That pipe right there. It's just fucking, it leaves, I be getting shit because it needs a screen or something. As a keeper of the last of what I like to call the streetlight wisdom. I say that it's a different animal. That what used to be the cornerstone of family what used to be the cornerstone of family, J. Jimerson, is now, don't get ahead, Deacon Frank, don't get ahead of me, a predatory contract designed to, at the very hint, notion, view, onslaught of turbulence, I'm just kidding, Frank. But you right there, brother. You right there. This contract becomes a facilitator for more chaos. It is a way to destroy families and destroy men. For the man, there is no upside. There is no upside. It is the creation. It is at the cornerstone and creation of family. And right now, the black family is being destroyed. And I couldn't be happier about that. I could not be happier about the black family crumbling. And that sounds like some crazy shit to say, Jeff, what the fuck are you saying? What? Bruh, you love your family. You'll die for your family. What could you positively mean for black people by being happy that the family is being destroyed? Well, Patrick, let me explain it. We first need to look at the word itself. Okay. Here, no, Ram, not the black family at all. Here is a particular definition of family and its etymology. Let me make that so y'all can see it and so I can read it. Family. Early 15th century, servants of a household. From Latin familia, family servants, domestics collectively, the servants in a household, thus also members of a household, the estate, property, the household, including relatives, servants. The abstract noun formed from famulus, servant, slave, which is of unknown origin. The Latin word rarely appears in the sense parents with their children, for which domus, as in domestic, was used. Derivatives of famulus include famula, serving woman, maid, famulanter, in the manner of a servant, famulitas, servitude, famularis, of one's household, private, familiaricus, of household slaves, familiaritas, close friendship. Close enough, niggas. You've heard me break this down a few times. Back in the day, when them funky no bathing ass kings and rulers of England and Europe I can't stop with that tea, it's warm. Back in the day, they had land, lots and lots of fucking land that the king made dukes, lords, earls, and such responsible for, right? Well, them royal bastards wasn't gonna take care of that land themselves. So they had these people, these men, that they referred to as house bonds. That's where the word husband comes from. And the house bond, his job was to produce on this land. Be he a carpenter, a farmer, a blacksmith, and so on and so forth. Well, he wasn't going to do that shit by himself. It's a lot of fucking work. So he would get what was considered a liability to help him out, a wife. This is why they came with dowries, okay? She weak. She can't really do nothing but have these kids. This is European ass thinking. She can't do nothing but have these kids. So you're going to have to give me some cows, some donkeys, some money, something to go with her if you want me to marry her and make more children as a unit that will handle the landlord's land. That man, that wife, and that group of workers that they made as kids were called a family. You are people of the sun, most of you, under the sound of my voice. You don't come from families. You come from villages. Again, that's why you could get your ass whooped on the way home from school 4 times for the same offense. Family is another definition I have. Family is a group of people who fucked another group of people, made babies, and didn't ask you shit. Think about them cousins you got. Did they parents ask you for permission to fucking get them? No, they didn't. They didn't. This is why it says that a friend sticks closer than a brother. It's like the pastor telling you not to sin, yet he got the 17-year-old knocked up, or dating the choir director, or banging the lady in charge of ushering, yet you ain't supposed to say exactly, Frank White. It's a lot of hypocrite. Okay? I can smoke a bag of that. That's why I don't call anyone family. What's that, family? Words have power. Yes. Now, as we get back to the village, let's look at the math. And this is coming from a blissfully married man. But then again, I made some different choices. Later. The first time I got married, I was 22 dumbass years old. Just a goddamn dummy. Just a goddamn dummy. I didn't know what my young ass was doing. My first boy has only God to thank for his existence. Because me and his mama was dumb as dirt. A couple of teenagers out in the street with this fucking boy. Playing house. You know what the fuck we was doing? It just so happened he made it. He made it because there's a God. Because boy, I ain't even dissing her. I didn't know shit either. The second time I did it, I was chasing some religious construct because I had been out in the world hard. Oh, brother. The debauchery with everything but another man or animals or underage children. All over the world with women of all stripes. Fruitless conquest. Fucking fruitless. Just a waste of my fucking time. So I curved that into trying to rein it in and do right. You supposed to be married, bruh. Under the eyes of God. That was the shit I was on. Boy. The mistakes I made. Well, you're here now, young man, young woman. Young black man, young black woman. And you're not where I was. Now, Now, as much as I hate to say it, there is a saying that is sad, but it's the truth, that works in opposition to the delusional black woman, and sadly, in the destruction, the reconstruction more, it's going to be sad at first, of the black village. Counting all the brothers you don't like, sisters, for all the very valid reasons you do not like them. You outnumber us by 2 million. 2 million. So what do we do about that? Well, what that really means, sisters, young black women, is if you want a black man in the future, you're going to have to share him. And I'm going to have, in the future, I'm going to have him back on my main man, Dwayne Mooney, who is a polyamorous, a polygamist. He's either one of those or both. I'm fucking it up, but he'll clear it up. Is one of my mentors. You got to take a different game plan. But that does not mean you are not supposed to find someone to love you, to honor you, to cherish you, to believe in you, to correct you, to guide you, to lead you, to respect you. You're entitled to all of that. But you have to be in line for you have to be in line for that. I thank you. I think diligent, son. Oh, what is that? Nigga, what the fuck is that? Oh. They're not saying on live. Probably not, bro. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted him here. Because that's right where I'm going. My brother Eddie, and Eddie, I want to say is 25 years in with his beautiful lady. Shout out to Mrs. Floyd. How many years you been in, Eddie? How many years y'all got in this game? Beautiful couple, and a couple of beautiful people. Marriage is cool when you have a partner that sees what you see. Mutual vision with some vibrates as you do. With someone who vibrates as you do is a beautiful thing. People need to oil up their pickers and choose better. Absolutely. Yeah, my man is 25 years in with his lady. Me, just a mere 10. Your choice mechanisms have purposely been altered. You're supposed to be thinking about mine, but you think about ass. You think about the dumb shit your niggas told you. You spreading your seed all crazy. A lot of you as men, not the women, the men, a great many men are guilty of TDAWN, T-Don, which is throwing dick all willy-nilly. Acting like your line don't count. A great many of you. I did it. Y'all do it. In the words of James Earl Jones in the movie Coming to America, you out there sowing your royal oats. But you sow them willy-nilly because you don't see your oats as royal. How royal are your oats? Where did you plant your seed? What do you expect to harvest? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself before you drop your boxers or come through that little slack with your shit. Me personally, I don't like boxers. They ride up. They don't give me enough support. I'm a boxer briefs man. But we don't ask ourselves them questions because we've been just set off dogs out to hunt. And have simultaneously shamed women for their drives. Now, am I promoting a responsibility be damned fuckfest? No. Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. It is my belief, if I had my way, we would be giving out reversible vasectomies, not rechargeable or rechangeable until age 30, and you're proving yourself worthy. All the mistakes I wouldn't have made. We must rethink what marriage is if we are to survive as a black people. And a great much of the pressure lies at the feet and on the shoulders of the men like me to teach young men like you to be better men through the lenses of our fuck-ups and foibles and fellas, the mistakes your uncle has made. The foul balls I done hit. Before you say I do, don't lay your parents' paradigm over your shit. That's don't number one. Here, let me see. Let me go on and put that up. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Don't number one. Don't lay your parents' paradigm over your shit. Do not. Your parents started their get down either at the very beginning of this one or in the last century. do not lay their paradigm of happiness and togetherness entirely over your situation. Damn, Jeff, well, what are you saying? Are you saying that we're not supposed to take none of our parents' advice? Or Jeff, are you saying uh uh are you are, are you saying that uh we not supposed to take none of what they got to say at face value? I know that's probably distracting, isn't it? Is this better, guys? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, we're gonna rock it like that. I'm overseeing myself. I don't need to see myself. I can sit right here and do this show from right here. I can lay back. Yeah, see now, just lay back on it and throw the mic all down in the spot. Yeah. Jeff, are you saying we fuck what our parents got to say? No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying taking unproven lessons in today's time as simple advice is not going to cut it. Not the way you choose a woman, not the way you court a woman, not the way you relate to a woman. None of that is the same as 1975. None of it. I'm saying take the lessons. Find the wisdom. You're going to have to search far and wide to find a black woman you can manhandle. On some of that old school, you're going to do what I say. No. That's not going to work. Now, am I telling you not to put the pimp hand down? Hell no. I'm not telling you. You got to keep the pimp hand ready now. Meaning, you must be the wise, level-headed counsel. You do not get to mirror your woman's energy, fellas. You don't. You don't get to act like her in a situation. And she doesn't get to act like you. There's a parable I made up. It's called The Kite and the Tree. The kite is beautiful. Gorgeous colors. Beautiful flowing movement. Grace in every motion is a kite when you see it flown properly. I don't think people fly kites anymore. Beautiful box kite, diamond kite. And then there's the tree. Unmovable. Unshakable. Sturdy, grounded, and bearing fruit. When the kite is tied to the tree, that kite has stability. And when the wind blow up, oh, that kite gets all up in the air and you can see the colors. It's flashing around. But that tree ain't going nowhere. That tree is just waiting on the wind to die down. Because when it do, that kite got to come back down here. For the most part, the man is the tree, the woman is the kite. However, there will be those times. There will be those times when you will have to change you'll have to change roles. You will not always brothers, it's gonna be some times when she gonna have to be the tree while you're the kite. You're not gonna always be you're not gonna always get to be the rational one. You're gonna be the one up in the air. And you got to find the right person to balance that out. One of these days I'm looking for the picture now. There's a picture of Bill and Camille, is one of my favorites, where it appears that Camille is pulling Bill back, and Bill looked like he is cussing a motherfucker out. He looked like he is letting somebody smooth have it. And I can't find that picture, but I will. It is the funniest picture because Bill looked like, no, baby, no, I'm finna whoop this nigga ass. Bill looked like he is not having it that day. But that's who you have to be. And in your choosing, you can't choose like your daddy did because you're not choosing from your daddy's pool. It is going to be specifically hard to find, if you're looking for a black woman, one whose mind has not been corrupted by the 3 M's. Your mama, the media, and your manless friends. That's going to be your challenge. That's going to be your biggest challenge. Is to find a woman who is, one, worthy of that, worthy of the surrendering of your monogamy. Because let's just be honest, that's what we're doing. Here's another one. Don't number 2. Don't expect your mate to make you happy. That is not your mate's job. True happiness comes from within, not from without. That is not by any stretch of the imagination on your woman, on your man. James Hayden says, I feel my wife isn't used to a guy like me, quiet, humble. He also says women are never satisfied when it comes to happiness. James, you are guilty of one thing, and we need to discuss it. Please, pretty please with sugar on top, do not capitalize the first letter of every word in a sentence. For those of us who read like we're supposed to, it makes it difficult. Just the first word. If you're going to capitalize anything else, it needs to be a proper name, proper noun. Hawaii. President. Jim, Chuck, Felicia. Other than that, not. Or just capitalize the whole word if you're trying to stress it. I love you. Blue Haze say these matches not gonna deserve shit. I can't say that for all of them. I can't. That's not fair. Yeah. I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. But I believe I help you in your regular life. Because somebody who can advance you hates that shit, but they won't tell you. They'll just not advance you. Understand, sisters, the true thing you can bring a man is peace. 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 Matter of fact, that's gonna be don't number 3. And this one's for the sisters. Yes. Don't number 3. Don't come to a relationship unready and unwilling to make peace. The woman is the maker of the peace. The woman is a peacemaker, the man is a peacekeeper. Bring peace. Examine your peace model. How do I go into a situation and make it peaceful? You can practice that. You can practice going into random situations. Single black women. Practice going into random situations and making them more peaceful than you found them. This is an easy one. I say this often to sisters as an example. You got a man that loves football. A man who is willing to forego common sense and chase the statistics of athletes, which will be meaningless right after they do it on the grand scheme of things. But nonetheless, he loves the ritualistic getting together and picking his team. His team. A team that will throw his ass in jail if he gets too close to the team bus. Sure. A team that, because of his allegiance to it, the aliens will not have full contact with us. Because we are impressed with people who can jump, run, and throw really well for 10 or 12 years. And they can travel through time. Yes, he loves sports. Well, this particular day, he's having a get-together at his house. You met him not long ago. Things are going good. Nothing serious. You want to show him you're a peacemaker? Time it. Round what time is halftime? Right around halftime, I want you to ding dong. And show up unannounced. I'm ahead of you, Blue Haze. Show up unannounced with him and his friends. Take mental notes of what he has said about them and what they like to eat. Ding dong, hey. Halftime, I didn't know if y'all was going to be hungry. If you got some already, add this to it. I made some sandwiches, or I bought some sandwiches. Okay, Tony, I understand you vegetarian. I got some for you, and I got some meat for you, and some chicken, some fish in here. I got a bunch of chips, and here's a gallon of tea. Okay, y'all had this. Enjoy your game. Kiss your man on the forehead and bounce. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Tell me I'm making sense, Ja. Drop that food and get the fuck out. Do you know what happens after you close the door? 15 seconds of pure, blissful, uninterrupted silence. Because your man and his friends cannot believe what the fuck they have just seen. She didn't come in here and judge us because of what we're watching, or how it smells in here, or because we're eating Doritos right out of the bag with our face, or whatever it is we do as men. She didn't judge any of that. She knew we might be hungry, dropped this off, and left. She made it more peaceful than it was before she got here. You at your man, you don't give a fuck about football. Babe, are you at the house watching football by yourself? Time it, ladies. Halftime. Text him. I'm downstairs in a trench coat and panties. If your team is winning, I'm going to come up there and suck your ding-ding like a diamond is stuck in it. If they're not, I guess you're just going to have to settle for some pussy. fuck them and bounce. I dare you. I dare you to do a couple of those. I dare you to listen to your man and stay out his way. Can you do that? Can you do that? That's the question. Don't come to a situation, a relationship, unready, unwilling to make peace. Think you off the hook, fellas? You're not. Here come don't number 4. Don't come to a relationship unready and unwilling to keep peace. The woman is the peacemaker, the man is the peacekeeper. You stop this feminine ass arguing with a woman. It is fruitless. It is fucking fruitless. Your job is to keep the peace. Her car ain't running right, she ain't peaceful. Her situation bad, she ain't peaceful. She broke and stressed, she ain't peaceful. Now, that don't mean go rob a bank. That don't mean, goddamn it, you got to be a mechanic. But how your woman got a problem, and nigga, you ain't the first one on it. That's why you her man. Why she going out at night? Why she taking out trash? Why she pumping her own gas? You her man, right? She ain't supposed to be doing none of that shit. None of it. I got it. And get it. And if you can't get it, find out how to get it. Find out how to be what she needs. I'm not talking about all of the mind-numbing shit she wants to talk. Oh, God. No dude wants to listen to all that shit. No straight dude wants to hear all this shit you want to talk about, ladies. We don't. We really don't. We don't give a fuck about it. But make yourself available to listen to some of it. The rest of it, that's for her girlfriends. Any nigga that's willing to listen to all your shit is dishonest and just wants to fuck you. No dude wants to listen to all that shit. The chief way to the chief way, ladies, to make a man feel useless is to give him a bunch of shit he can't fix. That's for your girlfriends. The shit he can fix. That's how a man shows you he loves you without a damn dime in his pocket. Now, Johnny West say, I don't open doors though. Well, that's a funny story. Then I'm opening the doors of the church. This reminds me, Johnny West, of when my baby girl was in the 2nd grade. I got called to the school because she had made the little boy on a field trip cry. Because she got to the door. And in 19 years, in 13 for Mrs. Brown, in 19 for my daughter, who is 19, in 19 years, they have never, in my presence, open the fucking door. I don't play that. I'm a gentleman. She told this little boy, they got to the door, and it was them there, and he looked at her, and she looked at him, and he didn't open the door. She opened the door and went past him and said, "You're a bum." And he bust out and started crying and went and told the teacher. Sit tight, beat making. I got you. Sit tight. We finna open it up. She went to the teacher, and the teacher said, "Why would you call him a bum?" She said, "Because that's what my daddy said. My daddy said, any man that don't open the door for me is a bum." I taught her early. Now, by the same token, Blue Haze, woo! Because she independent, I don't need a man. I don't know where you went, beat making. Come back in here. Never race a woman to a door. Thank you. Look at that with the super chat. Thank you, Frank White. Bam. Thank you, sir. Never race a woman to a door. Oh shit, I got another don't. I got another don't. Don't number 5, never force feed chivalry. Never. Don't you dare force. Oh, it's Johnny West. What's up, man? Shit. You look different than the other one. The angle was different. I didn't see, didn't recognize you. Hold on. Never force feed chivalry. You let these independent broads die on Independent Island. Fuck them. Fuck them. If they don't want your chivalry, fuck them. My daughter to be will have that mindset. Thanks, Unc. I hope so. Nephew, don't make me cry. Oh my God, that hit me. Don't make me cry, man. That's why I do this. Because you know who your daughter is, Dre? Your daughter is the return of Big Mama. Your daughter, brother. You will raise Big Mama. You, her. Please give this to your daughter. Please. This is our only hope. Now, with the doors open, let me bring in my man. Gotta unmute your mic. My man, Johnny West. What's going on, brother? Hey, man.
What's going on, man?
I'm good. Kind of glad the camera down, because Dre caught me. Let me over here crying like somebody stole my fucking bike. Anyway, good to see you. I see you tomorrow.
Yep.
What's on your mind, bro? Give me your thoughts on today.
Yeah, when I said I don't open doors for women, I don't mean like I don't open doors for all women and stuff like that. What I mean is, sometimes you try to open up doors for women and they don't even say thank you, man. Sometimes these women just be disrespectful for real. You gotta really, really be careful who you are being a gentleman too, because women gonna be women now. Yeah, women weird nowadays, man.
Well, you know what? You know what you do, man? You know what you do? And I want you to Get used to this, bro. I want you to get used to this. And I like that, Brother Frank. Don't look for them. Just be who you are. Here's what you do. And I've had women look foolish after this. I remember I said, "Excuse me, sister. You look beautiful today." Today? I said, "Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I gave you a compliment. I promise you, I will never make that mistake again." And her friends went, "Oh!" Well, and she didn't have nowhere to go. They are forced to look at themselves. And what they are doing, Brother Johnny, is they are showing you that they do not qualify for your level of manhood. They are who don't want a man? Oh, me. I don't want one. And that's the other thing. Stay away from women who say, "I don't need a man, I only want one." Because what that does is tells you right away that she is not going to do anything for your need to be needed. You have a need to be needed. Johnny, you have a need to know that you solved her problem, that is straight, she's thankful for it, and that she is safe because of you. The woman who tells you that she don't need a man couldn't possibly give you that. Because she only want one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Get the fuck out the way of the women who need it. What up, Kels?
What's the deal, Luck?
Hey, man, you there? Let me bring spirits on in. What's on your mind there, young buck?
Man, can I get an example of keeping the peace,
Sure. There is I'll use this example. I had moved, and I've told this story on the show before while he was here. Shout out to my brother Chris. My brother Chris has a beautiful house in the suburbs of Chicago. We were all kind of celebrating my moving back. I was there for a minute with my ex-wife, and we were all over, bunch of women, 5, 6 women, 4, 5 dudes, all paired off, family. And my brother went in the room with his wife, and all of a sudden we heard shouting. And then you know the sound when niggas is fighting, how furniture move? We heard that, and she walked out the room. So, and she was mad and went in the kitchen. I was like, okay, I need all the men in my brother's room now. And this is all family. I got a big ass family in Chicago. Bunch of light skinned crazy niggas. They all go into my brother's room. And the women were outside. Of course, a couple of them tried to make their way into the room where the men were. I told the ladies, please leave. I need to talk. Everybody but my mother left. And I said, "Mother, in accordance with the Bible, that Bible you read and that you force feed to other people, you are out of order right now. I am going to ask you, in the name of the Most High, to please leave this room." She had no choice. She left. I asked my brother what was going down. He was like, "Bro, you know I ain't put my hands on her. She tried to put her hands on me, and I held her and said, look, this is not the time to talk about this. Well, I want to talk now. If I can't, you know what, fuck it," and walked out. I said, "You know whose fault this is, right?" He said, "Yeah, hers." "No, yours. You're the peacekeeper. If your wife came in here and said, I want to talk to you right now, your response should have been, are you sure? Yes. You should have immediately walked into your living room and said, family, I hate to do this, but apparently there is something urgent and pressing that my wife needs to speak to me about. So I'm going to have to ask everyone to leave. I promise you, every nigga in here would have backed your play. Get your coats. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear. It should be silent in here. The woman I came here with is saying nothing. And we leave. After all that fussing she did over all how much she cleaned, women love fussing, nigga. She done made all this food. She done set all this shit out. And you gonna clear the room? You now have my undivided attention. Nigga, you ain't got to do that but once. You are the king, right? You ain't got to do nothing but put her in her place as queen by being king. I am going to ask, ladies, that whatever this is that is upsetting you, that we bring it down in the name of the Most High. Is anybody in here higher than the Most High? No? Good. Is anybody in here? This is you. Is anybody in here under the sound of my voice confused with the fact that in the presence of women, I am the representation of the Most High? Anybody who has an issue with that, we can stop right, especially my woman. This is you keeping the peace. You keep the peace like this. Baby, I'm not going to argue with you about this. I'm going to let you have your peace. Here, you speak for 5 minutes uninterrupted. I'm not going to say nothing. Just talk for 5 minutes. I'm going to take notes on what you're saying because I'm not looking to be right. I'm looking to make us right. I'm looking to fix this. And if some of it's me, then it's me and we going to deal with that. If some of it's you, then it's you. We going to deal with that. And I'm going to be quiet while you talking. I'm going to listen. But when you done, I'm going to ask for the same thing in return from you. Can I have that? Brother, if she cannot say yes to that, you've pretty much, you got your answer to whether you should be with this person or not. Because this is how you stop the police from being called. This is how you find out if you with somebody you can build with. By keeping the peace. I'm going to let you speak. Get it all out. You went through my phone. You don't like that bitch. I was out too late. I didn't fix this. I didn't do that. And then it is your turn to speak from a logical place that if you are wrong, you're just fucking wrong. If you are right, if she needs correction, there is no growth without correction, and she's supposed to get her correction from you, and you, your correction from her, as the two of you work toward the standard. That is the move. That is the move. And that is how you keep the peace. That is also to answer Top Shelf, who says that's a good analogy, but I don't think it's gonna go that smooth, Jeff. But it's worth the effort. If it don't go that smooth, fire her ass. You're fucking fired.
Yeah, it's gonna go as smooth as you make it.
Say again?
It's only gonna go as smooth as you make it.
Absolutely, brother. Like, go ahead. You don't give them an option for it to not go smooth. Like you said, all y'all gotta go. You have my undivided attention. Shouldn't be no problems now. Exactly. What was it that you needed to speak on?
Coming from a single man, this just sound like a whole lot of work, man. You know, like it's just like, damn, y'all going through a whole lot of shit, man.
Okay, which dude is that? That's hilarious.
Relationship is the work.
Johnny West.
Johnny, well, yes, absolutely, brother. You are absolutely going through work. If you don't want work in a relationship, buy pussy. It's really simple.
You ain't even gotta buy it, man. You can just talk it.
No. I'm so glad we having this
You
talk.
gonna pay for it at some
He
point.
said buy
Okay,
it. He said
okay.
buy it. Young man, he said,
You gonna
young
buy it
man,
either
young
way.
man,
Okay,
young man. He
I
said,
need everybody to stop, including Spliffs. I need everybody to stop. Now, let me set him up. There's another Jedi in here, fellow Marine, world traveler, wise man, the freest man on this panel right now. He's about to school you. Give it to him, Zero.
hey, first, before I speak to the young man, I just want to give you a big old Nagus amen and the Samalama Doomalama and a Samalama Doomalama to all the brothers on the panel.
Yeah.
And,
Hey,
I think I've been here from the top, but I'm driving the excavator today, so I had to cut it off though when you opened the link, right?
Yeah.
Uncle Jeff said buy it for a specific reason, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So that you can just be done, get it, and be gone. You understand? Woo! If you ain't buying it, and if you're not attached to it, you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about in a way where it's an investment. There's a major problem. You know what I'm saying?
Because you do end up wasting a lot of time. Like, I will admit that,
and time is currency, just so you know, because everybody like to talk about money, but currency is current is energy, and time is money. Time is energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the more you waste, you know what I'm saying, the worse.
You can always get money, can't always get that time back though.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, let me co-sign that, brother Johnny. If you can afford to pay for good pussy, you can't afford not to. Your time, this is what you're paying for.
Mm-hmm.
You paying for you don't have to hear this. Whose earring is this? Where's this going? I'm late and it's yours.
I think my problem is I just be upfront from the beginning. Like, I've always been just upfront. Like, look, this is what we doing. Like, I cut it straight to the chase. Like, I'm one of them players that just be like, look, this is what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I got going on. You can be a part of it or you don't have to be a part of it.
Okay.
But that don't mean that she's gonna always tell you the truth.
Oh yeah. I know
that's what
if you know that, hold on, brother. If you know that, what I want you to think about all the things, and I'm getting ahead of myself because some of this is for tomorrow. I want you to think about all the things that you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Your knowledge of this, knowing that she thinks her pussy is the big joker and that she gonna be able to throw it on you and change you. The difference in potential between the truth of that and the reality that it isn't. The difference between what it really is and what she thinks it is where all your hell is gonna come in, brother. Because no woman likes to believe that you can get 1,000 women in a room. All 1,000 of them think they got the best pussy in there, and by mathematics, 999 of them are wrong. But they all think this.
Pussy that's not transactional. See, so the thing is they kind of right, because pussy that's not transactional will change you.
Yes,
that's real. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why what I'm saying is what you saying, young brother, really don't matter, because she gonna tell you anything to get what she want out the situation.
Yeah. See, and this is one thing I'm noticing.
Ain't no truth in delusion. You know, if it's delusion, it ain't no truth you can tell to change the delusion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like the older I get, I understand that though. Like these are the thought processes that, like I was telling Jeff, I'm trying to break out of. You get what I'm saying? But I understand, like, when I hear this is why I'm listening to podcasts like this, because one day I do want to get married. You feel what I'm saying? I do want to learn how to be in a successful relationship. Just hearing how people can do that. And it's crazy because my grandparents are married for 50 years. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's hard for me to understand the whole concept of just being with one woman for the rest of my life. Like,
Because
it's
you're not supposed to.
Do you understand the root reason? Do you understand? So in saying what you said, do you understand the root reason between transactional pussy and pussy that's attached with love and deeper investment?
oh yeah, for sure. Like it's a difference between building with a woman and then just you getting your rocks off for real. You feel what I'm saying?
So what's the difference?
The difference is the quality in the woman. If it's certain qualities you want in a woman. Me personally, if I feel like a woman is, good with kids, good around the house, certain things like that, those are certain type of women that I would want to build, have my house, home with. But like just the flings and stuff, just be the fling. You feel what I'm saying?
Stop. Right there. Stop.
I'm just, bro, like
I love you, but I'm gonna tell you something, young Johnny.
This is just
pussy don't. Hold on, brother. Oh, that's and I'm glad. Let me start here. Pussy didn't just start getting good. Okay? You do not love pussy any more than any. I'm gonna go on and vouch for the straightness of Kels, Zero, Tony, Bruce, me. You do not love pussy any more than any other man here.
Okay.
The problem is that you are still under the spell of getting pussy. You don't understand, young Johnny, that because you are a Jedi, young brother. I've listened to you speak. You don't get pussy. Idiots get pussy. Wise men give out dick. You are giving out dick, which means you do not have the time, energy, or currency for flings. Every woman that lays under you must be on your program. And there must be more than one of them. If a black woman, how old are you, Johnny?
I'm 33.
Come on. At 33 years old, young brother. At 33 years old, any black woman who wants to be with you is going to understand that she is going to have to share you in the future. Because we are about to go into some hellish shit where women are going to need covering, and it does not mean you fucking them all. But what it does mean is that if you're going to fuck a woman frivolously, you better fuck a frivolous accountant. You better fuck a frivolous doctor.
It ain't tricking. It's terminating everything at the level of the exchange.
Well, how about that?
Yeah. What's going on, chat? What's happening, people?
Tony Mac.
What's up?
Put your Tony Max on, man. Put the Tony Max on us. What's going on?
Oh man. I probably should, but not today. I'm gonna be here with y'all shortly, Jeff. Man, I got a show I gotta get prepared for in a little bit.
Oh well, brother, I'm about to cut this short because I got a meeting I gotta go to in a few minutes. So we ain't got but about 5 more minutes here because I gotta bounce. But as I was saying, and then I'm gonna let you speak. I'm getting ready for. I don't know how many of you heard, but next Sunday we'll start the first Church of Holy Shit on power357radio.com.
Congratulations.
A lot bigger.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I want all this shit right here. I want my Jedis on the show. What's on your mind, brother Tony?
Oh man, I was hearing the dialogue between y'all and the young brother, and I was like, damn, Jeff, you took the words out of my mouth. I was just gonna tell her that, I know you 33, so you ain't that too much younger than me, brother. But like he said, if you got your own purpose, your own view, your vision for what you want in life, let the women that or anybody that come in your life for that matter, especially the women, let them be in alignment with what you're trying to be, brother, or where you going. If they not in alignment with that, all that other shit ain't gonna matter, brother. Trust me.
There are no flings for you.
And honestly though, I think what put me down this path, because like you know how sometimes you be doing your self reflection and stuff when you get older, and you be like, dang, what made me go down this, and what made me do this was like when I was younger, I had a you know one of them your first loves and stuff like that,
Oh
and
yeah.
then, yeah, and then you just all of a
He
sudden
broke
just
a nigga
start
heart
it
real
just
bad.
just messed me up for real, and I just kept going,
But you
and then by
needed
the
that,
time I
Holmes.
look back. Oh yeah. But
You
look though,
needed it. You
it
can't.
messed me up. But
Yeah.
look though, I didn't realize it
I thought so
until
too.
I got older. Like, dang, well, that was something that I never really tapped back into. That maybe I need to tap into, recover from. You know, do some soul searching or whatever, and then move on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you can't work from a place of playing.
soul
Right,
searching
right.
is for black women on sitcoms, my guy. I would
No,
say you
no,
got
no. But you always have to, because it's always a root problem. It's
right,
always somewhere where the problem stem from. Not really soul searching, but just finding out where where the trauma is, or wherever the fuck the
right,
shit is that caused you to move the way that you move. Because
right.
everything has an action that's like, I don't even know how to describe it for real.
No,
But
I
I don't
get
think I
it.
know it.
You saying
Yeah,
some real, brother.
Oh,
I
you
just was
real,
gonna
you
tell you.
real, brother. Your words are real.
You
Yeah.
gotta
yeah,
get
Your
over that
words
shit
are
though.
real, but they have to align. You have to let your words light your pathway,
yeah, for
and
sure.
because and here's why it's very easy for us as black men to take the road that you are on. And this is not this is not condemnation as much as it is, or at all. This is correction. We are on this road because we were taught that our women were disposable, and they were taught that we are untrustworthy for centuries, brother. So the wounded player is who we all took our cues from. Where we have to go with what you doing, the kind of shit you doing, what you have to do with your music, you really need to link up with Bruce. Wow, that just hit me like lightning. What you have to do is take what we are saying today and put that shit into practical application. The broads you fucking with, that's just nothing ass broads with fantastic pussy, all they equal is 9 months later fantastic problems for you and your line. Something that has never been important to you, because you, like me, like everybody on this panel, come from ancestors who were bred like fucking puppies. So we don't have a sense of who your great granddaddy was. Because if you did, you wouldn't get with this nothing ass broad here and make a half nothing ass baby. I've had to have this conversation with my kids. I say what I mean, I do what I say. I have goals. I have people who depend upon me. I have people who respect me. I have people who I respect amongst my peers, subordinates, and superiors. That makes me a lion. Your mama is conniving, thieving, lying, backbiting, contentious, and has burned every bridge to her possible. That makes her a hyena. Do you know what that makes you? A hyena.
It's a ghetto
You are
name.
half hyena. So you're going to have to decide which one you going to feed every day, the lion or the hyena, because whichever one you feed is going to win.
Damn. That's some real shit right there.
So, where'd he go? Is he gone? I think he popped out accidentally. Well, at any rate, this is what has to happen, young brothers. You have to cut down, if not cut out, which is the idea. Cut out how much hyena pussy you get.
Cut out the hyena shit that he do.
Woo! Woo!
Because you listen. Because if you value yourself, you're gonna come to realize that pussy really ain't all that.
Come on.
I'm
They're
not
all
saying
making
all
next thing.
pussy. I'm talking about that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to realize it ain't all that. It ain't really all that. You know, or worth going through what I'm going through, or worth paying half of my wealth and investment in
All
life.
that, brother.
You know
All
what I'm saying?
that.
Honestly, you know. That's the thing though, Jeff. Like brothers gotta understand the hyena shit they do, because that's what attracts the hyenas.
Wow.
Say it ain't so.
Wow. What's on your mind, Bruce? I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Fix your shit. We can't hear you. Is this nigga part of the deaf mute? No, it's not me. Okay, I just muted you. I just unmuted you. It's not me. Okay, you're gonna have to type, Bruce. Type, goddammit. Just type. Because we can't hear you. I swear, it's not me. Okay.
Hey
now,
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Hey, before you roll out, right?
Yeah.
It's an observation that I've noticed throughout the years. Y'all was talking about opening doors, and I realized that that's a metaphor for what we really supposed to be doing for the women in our life, right? And I got a sister, right? She's pushing 70 right now, my older sister.
Okay.
And she bad as a motherfucker, yo. She's a widower, but I mean, she's always had that countenance of where there's no question that people deal with her as a queen. She never had to say she was a queen. She never had to reinforce that or promote it. So what I like you to do, man, is talk to the baby girls about the difference of people that emit that type of energy, as opposed to begging for people to respect your queenliness and shit.
Okay. What I could say to the young ladies now, I don't know who's serving tea to the queen, but goddamn, the tinkling on the teacup.
Tea to the queen, nigga?
Somebody serving tea to the queen, nigga.
My bad.
Tinkle-inkle-inkle.
My bad.
Okay. What I would say, and this is what I tell my daughter. Number one, do you know why the queen's shoes don't get muddy? Because the queen don't walk in the mud, nigga. The first thing you want to do, if you want to be recognized as a queen, as queen material, in African society, in European society, queen is about bloodline. For us, as we realign, we don't have a particular bloodline to point toward. So we call all of ourselves kings and queens, and I'm not going to back off of that, because it should be a standard. It is a standard by which we should govern ourselves. So to young sisters, I say that you are not by yourself enough to build an empire. A man by himself is enough to build a kingdom, but he is not enough by himself to build an empire. You must collect yourselves to do empire building. In order to do that, sisters, you have to get your energy. You have to understand that there is an energy given you as a female. Having ovaries, especially being the black woman. The black woman is the strongest force of female energy on this earth. If you put 5 of them in a house, all of their periods will line up behind the strongest one, and that period will line up behind the moon. That is nuclear energy. And like all nuclear energy, young sister, it eats its container. That's why those thoughts drive you crazy. That's why you do crazy shit. Yes, you are all crazy. Everything from cut your eyebrows off and draw them back on to drown all your kids in a car. And it's not your fault. It's not. It is the signals you get, the power of them, and not having them governed by wise male logic. And I don't give a fiddler's fuck how you feel about that. You need to be under the wise logic, the wise tutelage of a man before you select a man. Now, if you did not have a father, you must find a man. Number one, stop taking advice about men from women. You're fucking doomed. If you take most of your advice about men from women, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about because the woman who talked to you has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Take advice from men that you know are stable and you know don't want no pussy from you. And I know that's hard because you're so used to using OPC syndrome, outside pussy chance syndrome, which is what most men are under. Most men will wash your car, watch your kids, and paint your house on the outside chance that they might get some pussy. Not that dude. The dude who tells it to you straight and takes you to tears and tells you, no, shut the fuck up, sis, you wrong. That dude. Listen to him. Tell the creator to bring you to him, so that he can trim off the edges that were not trimmed by your absent father, that were not trimmed by that nigga that fucked you over, that were not trimmed by that nigga that gave you that baby. You need those trimmed in order for Mr. Right to come along and see you as an asset. Be honest about the asset that you are. I don't give a fuck if you didn't graduate from the 8th grade. You are an asset in some way. But what is in front of it is masculine energy, fallacy, and folly fed to you by the 3 M's running a triangle offense on your happiness. Your mama, the media, and your other manless friends. You have got to break free of that and find these kind of dudes I'm talking about. Does that kind of help, Zero? Is that did I get close?
Yeah. Yo, I got you for transparency. I got you on the speakers blasting through the jungle. I got a Youth Explorers crew out here today. So I just wanted them to hear that wisdom. You just spoke to like 15 youths, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Are they still there?
They blown away. So give thanks, my brother. Huh?
Okay. Oh, are they still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Are they
yeah, you on speaker. You on loudspeaker, bro. You on loudspeaker.
Beautiful young black people.
You blasting across the you blasting across the center, bro.
Beautiful young people. You are under the sound of the voice of a man who is fucked up in more ways than he can count. It is just that I am not ashamed to make my fuck-ups available to you. Let me say this first. I hope this is not the last time that we interact with one another. Let me say first that I am sorry. I am 57 years old, and this world is fucked like this because of people my age. We did this. We gave you this fucked up world to navigate, and somebody got to try to help you. That's my job. I sincerely hope you can find something in what I said to you today, and I sincerely hope that you get with my brother Zero, because we are the last of what you may not know of or ever heard of, but we are the last of the street light wisdom. We are the Jedis with street light wisdom. And we need to give it to you because you are the only hope for the future. I love you all. Now,
nigga, say amen.
All that, yeah, with a nigga, put a nigga amen on that. Now, what's on your mind, Bruce?
Y'all was doing y'all thing. I'll just add to the thing what y'all was talking about as far as relationship. Just learn the difference between tolerating and accepting, and what you're doing.
Okay, y'all talk. I'll be right back. About 3-4 minutes. Keep going.
Okay. Tolerating and accepting, especially when you got somebody around you. You got to understand the difference between the two, and it's really important to never stop learning your partner. Like getting comfortable with somebody and putting them in the box. When it's just situations and things happen, you should always learn, or there's something always to learn about your partner. So that way you accept it and not just being always upset about something that they're doing because you don't understand it or because it makes you uncomfortable. I think that's really important when you're dealing with long-term relationship or just getting to know somebody or building with them. A lot of us, on this side of the globe, we leave for the dumbest reasons. Like I think one of the real reasons why we having a conversation about marriage right now is just based on the fact that they passed that no-fault divorce. I don't know how you decide under God a promise between me, you, and whoever we pray to can be broken just because you decide you upset today. Like that doesn't make any sense, but they passed it and people been taking advantage of it and families been messed up ever since. I mean, before that, but for sure, marriage been messed up just based on you can leave because your feelings changed. It don't really, make any sense to me, but.
So in other words, you feel like people are just like leaving marriage because the whole business contract of it is being taken out of it instead of looking at marriage as a business and being like, yo, we in this for the legacy of the family. People are just like, yo, you know what? My feelings hurt. I'm about to leave.
I mean, your feelings hurt. You're bored. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of reasons. Somebody can leave a marriage because they're bored now. I'm just not excited anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's legal and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like society said that was okay, and I don't understand how your duty to each other is broken because you're bored. Like that doesn't make any sense. What is it? I guess you would have to figure out really what marriage means to you and your partner before y'all even got involved with any of that. Just based on what commitment means to you. Like, what does this mean to you? Because if you can leave me because if my forever leaves me because I got into a car accident and my mood didn't switch because of this medicine or whatever the case, you ready to leave because I'm sick? Like people leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you got to know who you're dealing with.
And this is just me being from the outside looking in, like, because I'm not married and things like that. When I hear, because all my friends and stuff are married too, like, like everybody around me has, yeah. So like when I hear married people talk and I hear people say things like that, it's almost like, okay, because people bought into the idea of the forever thing. Then once the forever doesn't work out, it's like, that's the idea that you bought into though. You like you bought into a fairy tale, like sometimes.
But I mean, what does forever mean? What is that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk, I didn't have like 3 or 4 women really want me to marry them, and the last relationship I was in, like she was serious about like I want to be married, and what made me stall all of that was what's your definition? What does that mean to you then? If you saying marriage is basically a level that unlocks a bunch of achievements that I get, a bunch of perks that I get to have all of a sudden because we married, well, what does that mean to you? And the words she used to describe something she wanted meant less to me than a new pair of shoes. So what you're saying is we gonna marry each other, and who I pray to don't play about me. So I'm not about to play with no commitments I make to them. So if I sit and say I'm with you for the rest of my life in any way, shape, or form, if I say that and you telling me in return you with me as long as these shoes look new, you can keep that.
I got a question though before so I lost my train of thought. Never mind. We cool.
Okay, I want you to hold. Okay, here's what I want to have happen. apparently this subject, cause the Jedis that swing in here don't fuck around. I'm very proud of this conversation. This subject is bigger than one show. So we're gonna do the part 2 on giraffe balls. The part 2 will be giraffe balls Wednesday. I sincerely, who here, everybody here can be here Wednesday at noon?
I can't. I gotta work.
Oh, okay. Do we want to? Okay.
Hey, can I give a homework? Can I give a homework assignment, man?
Absolutely.
I think everybody that's going to be involved, I think they should study what marriage is and how it's an investment contract, and also what husbandry is. And then come back and let's talk some real.
Yeah, sure. And
that's kind of sort of what I was hitting at with him when I was asking him the questions about like about the love and him, people buying into the fairy tale of it. You get what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of marriages go sideways because when they go into marriage, they expect it to be something that it's not. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like if most people really just went into marriage and was like, look, we about to build a legacy. My family name is this. So how about we just go ahead and try to build this legacy instead of going about it through the emotional side.
Okay.
The emotional side, you're going to always lose.
I got to stop you there. Purely for time. You are right. I got ways to get around all of that. I got ways. Number one, let me end with this. A, and this is before I kick you motherfuckers out. Because of what has happened to us, and I see it like looking outside right here, as Black men, we must examine the possibility that things are so fucked up that there's room for all of us to be right. Number 2, start where we agree, which is what I'm going to do with this conversation. Start where we agree and push out toward the edges to where we don't. And right there is where we start to work. Understanding, number 3, that filthy froth on the outside that we don't agree about was what was done to us, not what we did to each other. So go forward with that in your mind as you get the fuck out of here, because I gotta get the fuck out of here. But this has been a fantastic show, y'all. This has been, I've dug this one on levels that I haven't dug other shows, to be honest. I mean, we don't, ain't no bullshit shows in here, real talk. But this was fantastic today. So tough that we got a number 2 coming. Till then, stay high in thought, stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm out.